Hello, everyone. This is Starlissa with Catbird Studios. Welcome to day 4 in Among Trees. Hopefully, we'll have some good tips and tricks for you today. Let's start off with eating a good breakfast. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to look at what we need for the cooking room. So we're going to need 12 planks, 4 bolts, and 3 driftwood. Also, let's look and see if there's anything we can make here. Okay, so we know we're going to need glue eventually for the sewing room. So we'll need lime mineral, 2 lime mineral, a large resin, and 4 yellow ash leaves. We're also, let's see, we can make the compass. So the compass we're going to need 3 nails and 2 bolts. So we'll go ahead and make that and we'll see if we can use it. Wait, did we have the we didn't get pickaxe yet? Yes, we need the pickaxe. So we need 4 wire, 4 pipe, and 1 beeswax. Oh, fun. Okay, so first let's make the compass. Let's put everything up though. Since we have the storage room, go ahead and put everything in storage. Okay, this is where I'm going to put all my building supplies. So I know for the compass though, I'm going to need 3 nails. I could have left those there. 2 bolts. So let's go over here. Alright, so this is where I'm going to put the plant material. This one here will be things like the resin, the lime mineral, beeswax, honey, stuff like that. Over here will be seeds, tools I'm not using. So I always know where things are. Let's go ahead and make the compass before we start out. All right. So before we go out, let's save progress. Okay. All right, so here is the compass. That's pointing north in the game. So if we know where we want to go, so if you've tracked some of the things like you have on your map, so if we know that we want to go, let's see, to the lime caves, which I believe is this way, so we can catch that, but we don't have a pickaxe, but there may be a blueprint in there. So oh, and we also need driftwood, so we'll come back to that. Okay, so the driftwood will be along the stream bed. I'm going to look besides. There's one right over there. And I think I saw one earlier on one of these rocks. Just keep an eye out on both sides. There's one. Oh wait, we need the beeswax, right? So we can go back there. let's look back along here. Not yet. All right. Still looking for liquid. There's one. And we're swimming, and we probably should have done that. If you swim for too long, your temperature will drop. So we got the 3 driftwood. And what I forgot to do was to look at the crafter and see exactly what I needed. I mean, the cooking room. Bunny ran right at me. Okay. I know we're going to need beeswax for the pick. So, let's do this. And it's not going to work. We'll have to try back from the back. So sometimes if you're too low or too high, you won't be able to get it. You got to try again. Now run so you can't hear them anymore. And even then, you may still see a few following you. Okay. Okay, so if we look at this is the beeswax. And then the honey can pretty much fill up your health and get you warm. It only gives you about not quite half full. But it does say that it can be added to meals for a tasty touch of sugar, but that's not yet implemented. So, all right. Let's go back to the cabin. And the reason for that is because I forgot to note what I needed for the cooking room. So we do need some bolts. No, we need planks, pipe, and wire. I've got some of those, but as long as we're in here. And you'll do a lot of running back and forth because you'll start thinking, oh wait, maybe I have that, maybe I. Alright, so for the pick I need 4 wire, 4 pipe, and the beeswax, so I can make this one now. we make the pickaxe, we can go find some lime mineral. Oh, I put that up there. And I didn't mean to do that. It's not been a good day. There we go. Alright, I think maybe we can make it to the lime mineral today. So in this, we want to go up through here. So we'll just stay on this road. And we'll grab what we can as we go. There's another driftwood in case you still needed one. Let's make sure we're going in the right direction. Yes. Now, since I am working on the cooking room, I could start gathering up some beets. So it's also, we can check this. So yeah, we're kind of, I'm not quite east from the north end there. You do have to be careful on this because some of these will go into the rock. So, see there went one. Sometimes you can't, then, even though you can't see it, sometimes you can get it. Currently there's lime mineral in 2 caves, I believe, and they do not respawn at the moment. Got the lime mineral. We still need bolts and some planks. And some more ash. But it's getting dark, so we're gonna head back. But we'll grab what we can on the way. It's chicory. You gotta grab that while you can. There's some more, another beehive. I don't need that right now though, so I'll just leave them alone. I'm not going to need the pick anymore. I'll hold on to the compass just in case for a little bit, but okay, well, we didn't get a lot done today, but sometimes that's just the way it is. All right, so tomorrow we'll work on getting the rest of our fur planks and some more bolts and get our cooking room completed. Until then, get some rest and thank you for watching.